Well, that was wild. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel pretty happy. I'm happy. I'm grateful, and definitely my body is sore and tired for sure. You know what I'm saying? I feel a little bit in my head. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what? It's all worth it in the end. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
You said you're just kind of happy. Is there something that's not
No, I'm fully happy. I'm 100%.
okay? So can you kind of talk to me a little bit about? There were a few moments there where it looked like the fight would be finished on both of your ends. How do you kind of get through that when you're the one at risk of losing the fight, when it's you in danger? How do you prepare yourself to come back from that?
Yeah, I attribute that to my strength and conditioning program, to all the cardio that I be doing. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my team, Gracie Baja, the Woodlands, and Team Alpha Male. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Team Volkanovski as well. You know what I'm saying? They helped me out, showed me some of the moves like that too. But yeah, just pushing myself day in and day out in the gym, in my sparring, my grappling, my striking, you know what I mean, hitting the fight simulators and putting myself in those uncomfortable situations. And we live there and we breathe there, you know what I'm saying? And I think that the cardio and everything like that and the mental toughness and the mental fortitude, that the warrior spirit is what helped get me through those tough situations that I was in. And definitely like my reflexes or my instincts helped me out too, because I don't even remember getting dropped, you know what I'm saying? But I just remember like, oh crap, I think I'm hurt, and then I was instantly just, my body was just reacting and it was doing it. So I was just reacting. So it was my instincts, yeah.
What did you take from your last fight into this fight?
Yeah, what I took from it's all a learning process. You learn from your losses and you learn from your wins. You know what I'm saying? And I just be going through this day by day, getting older and wiser every single day. I'm 29 years old today. You know what I'm saying? It's the oldest I've ever been. And yeah, what I learned from the last fight was just it's a learning process. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't show up that day, and that's what you learn from a loss. You know what I'm saying? Then that way you know what do you got to do for the next time, and I know my fighting style, so I do what I do.
Did you expect to have to go 3 rounds with him, or were you expecting to be able to get in and out of there a bit quicker?
I always prepare myself to go all 3 rounds in an all-out war, but I'm always looking for the finish as well, whether it's with the stand-up with the fists, or whether it's on the floor with the grappling. So I'm always in there looking to do damage, and if I get the finish, I get the finish. But if not, you already know I'm ready to go to war.
Was there anything about him that surprised you?
No, I knew Natividad was gonna come in here, and he was gonna come in here, fight hard. You know what I'm saying? So nothing surprised me. It was a tough fight.
You mentioned after the fight that there were fans online talking a lot of trash, and I know that it's probably pretty regular for fighters, but can you talk to me a little bit about how that affects you?
No, I mean it don't affect me. It don't affect me like that. You know what I'm saying? It's all just like just uh, computer stuff, I guess, you know what I'm saying? So it was whatever, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter, you know what I mean? But I thought it'd be a good opportunity to like kind of like say something good, because I'm always gonna say something good too, you know what I'm saying? But then for people that were like throwing shade on me, it was like, I was like, oh, blah blah blah, like I was all in all these wars on the Ultimate Fighter and everything like that. I show my warrior spirit. I'll be doing my best to be uplifting, you know what I'm saying? And then people, they just talk smack on the computer or whatever, but they just behind the computer or something like that. It's whatever, you know what I mean? But I mean, sure, I thought it'd be funny if I said something, so I kind of just say something back with kill him with kindness or something. I don't know, but then say something good then. So talk, say like, hey, y'all was tripping. You people were tripping about that. You know what I'm saying? Talking all this smack where I did all these wars, all these wars, all these wars, and I had like one silly fight. We all human. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So it was whatever. People that just be talking smack. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me though, whenever I was in school when I was a little kid or something like that, and then people trying to be like bullies or something. We teach the anti-bully program to the youngsters. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, don't be trying to be a troll online or nothing, but it didn't matter, honestly. I do this just for me and myself and me and my people and my family, so that's what's most important for me anyways, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I made all my friends and family proud, and when I got on that stage too, you already know I'll be up in here, try to say a positive message to the people, and at the end of it too, that's why I made sure that I said something to the world that they could all appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Spread that love. You know what I'm saying? Inside the octagon.
Just a few, I don't know, few fights before yours, Brady fought, and he came back here and he mentioned that he would love to have a rematch with you. Is that something you would be interested in?
Yeah, I mean, Brady, that's my dude. You know what I'm saying? We was there inside the Ultimate Fighter house, training and stuff like that, and we had the war. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that he was shining and he got that victory too. So congratulations to him. He got the victory tonight. I got a victory tonight. We all connected in this circle of life. You know what I'm saying? So everything happens for a reason. But if one day me and Brady have the rematch, then we on that Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner type legend stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Later.
How soon do you want to get back in there, and do you have a next opponent in mind?
I'll talk about it with my coaches and my team. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll get back to that.
Go ahead. Real quick, so 2 questions. One, this card was pretty early. It was at the UFC Apex as well. Before the card, the commentators were mentioning how usually fighters, this is the time where they go to the gym and they have their sparring sessions and those type of things. Is that how this felt for you, or how did it feel fighting at the UFC Apex this early?
Yeah, I really enjoyed fighting at the Apex at an early time today. It was the first time ever I had to fight at around 11 a.m. And I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. I kind of really like this. I could do this more often is what I was thinking, honestly. Because, it was literally just like that. Like, just wake up early, eat my breakfast, and go to morning practice. It was the same type of vibe of, like, just wake up, eat my breakfast, and I had less time to be nervous and thinking about it all day. You know what I mean? I kind of just woke up, ate my breakfast, and then we're diving in head first into the deep end. So that's what it was. Cool. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and also as early, you said it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
No, it's not my birthday today. No, it's not my birthday today. I just said I'm 29. I'm 29. That's what I meant.
Okay.
It's not my birthday. My birthday's on June 5th. I'm a Gemini.
Got it. Either way, it's pretty early. So how do you celebrate your victory now?
Yeah, I'm gonna just celebrate my victory. I'm gonna just be chilling with the boys. Honestly, we was gonna be chilling, hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Ice my body. Meditate real quick, think about what happened, and we was gonna be chilling. Hanging back. Me and the boys. Yeah.
Just one for me, because I always appreciate when you get on the mic. I thought it was great that you were out there and you were preaching some positivity. A lot of fighters don't choose that or don't use that opportunity when they have a platform out there. Why was it important for you to speak positivity to others that you don't know? And in this day and age, a lot of people are out there hurting. So I'll give you the platform one more time. If you wanted to say some words, what would you say to people out there that are maybe struggling through some things?
Yeah, I just made sure that in that moment, like you said, like it's sports, and I can remember being the young one, being inspired watching the TV, you know what I'm saying? And then I look at it like now it's my turn, you know what I'm saying? So in that moment, when I got that mic, you know what I'm saying, I told myself, and I wrote it in my journal, that I was the message for the people, you know what I'm saying? And I take great pride in that, so I knew that it was my responsibility today, that if God was going to bless me to get the victory today, that I was going to make sure, too, that I use my platform to say something positive to the people and empower the people and say something that if it's going to give them strength through the television, hey, that's what's up. Because, you know what I'm saying, the UFC, millions are watching all over the world, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me at least do a little something, you know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Do you do a daily journal before every fight, or just every day you journal something for yourself to do that day?
I daily journal, yeah. I daily journal. That was a technique that I learned on the Ultimate Fighter. In the Ultimate Fighter tournament, that's when I started journaling. And then I just thought, oh yeah, I'm going to this crazy tournament, so I'll bring a book and I'm gonna write down stuff in my journal in the book. And I learned that technique in the tournament, and now I use that all the time now. So that's something I'm gonna do till I'm an old man. You know what I'm saying? It's very meditative, and it's like my moment. At the end of the day, I'm like, oh yeah, let me write down in my journal a little bit, just see what my thoughts are, what am I feeling. Write some notes down and journal a little bit, write some goals, whatever I want to write, you know what I'm saying? And it's meditative, and it definitely helps me, my alone time, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know if you're an anime fan. I don't know if you were familiar with like Death Note. I didn't know if you wrote down like, you know, your future opponents and your future deaths out there in the octagon.
Yeah, that's a classic anime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Death Note. That's a good one. I really enjoy that anime. It's a classic for sure. You know.
Congrats on the victory.